So now that we have our sonnets in our database, if we wanted to do a non-MySQL search, it would actually be very slow, and there'd be absolutely no caching. And it would look a little something like this. We'd say select star from sonnet, where content, now we could say content like percentage, I don't know, let's put love in there. I'm sure there's love somewhere in Shakespeare's sonnets, and then a semicolon. Now, these percentage signs around love are going to tell MySQL that we're actually looking for wildcards. So anything before love or anything after love is good, as long as we can find love within that string. So if I hit enter, I'm going to get 5 rows of text. There's going to be absolutely no scoring, and there's going to be no caching either. So there's no indexing of the words or figuring out or any kind of optimizations that will speed up MySQL search engine over time if we use this approach. So to add full text search is actually not very difficult. You have to make sure that you're dealing with MyESAM database engine as opposed to InnoDB. To do it, it's just a matter of saying alter table, sonnet, add full text, and then you can say what you want the MySQL search engine to actually use as its indexes, or what you want it to actually index in terms of your full text search. So if you want your full text search to be on the content and the title columns, then you just say content and title. Remember that full text searching is really only relevant if you're dealing with large chunks of text. I mean, if we're dealing with numbers or anything else, it's very easy to do those kinds of searches with, you know, your typical everyday where clause. So if I hit enter here, it's going to say query OK, rows affected, records 11, looks like everything's good. So now I'm going to try and do my first little search engine search. So if I say select star from sonnet, where match title content, and then instead of saying just where like, we have to match something against, and in this case I want to match it against love. And now we're getting a different result set. Instead of getting the 5 rows in the last time, we're actually only getting 3 rows this time. And this probably has to do with MySQL's search engine being a little more specific about how it's doing its searching. So if I did love and I wanted to include the apostrophe, I'd actually have to escape it. And then I'm going to get a different search result. I'm going to get 3 rows again. Now, if I go back to my like and my where clause, if I explicitly say that I want spaces around it, I'm going to get 2 rows. And if I just say I want a space on the right, I'm going to get 2 rows. So it's not exactly the same thing if you're using the like query or if you're using the MySQL search engine. You're going to find there's going to be definitely some differences. However, one of the big advantages of using MySQL search engine is that it is going to do some scoring for you. It's going to try and figure out what is the best thing that it should be searching for, or what is the best order in which to score the various values. So if you've got 5 records that all have the word love, if one of them has more, then it's going to of course appear on the top. So in order to illustrate this, let's go back to our match statement here, and I can see that we're basically doing a select star, but we can also do select star and then put in the score as well. And to do that, it's just a matter of saying select star, comma, match title, comma, content. So we're searching against the same thing, against love as score. Oops, I lost it. Okay, hold on. Let me just bring this into my text file. so that I don't lose it again. Select star from, and we just want to search for love. And here we'll say comma, match as score. And now we're going to get something a little different. So it's actually a little hard to see because our table is being malformed due to the amount of text. So instead of doing a select star here, I'm just going to select against the title. So I'm just going to say title. And then I'm going to see that sonnet number 10 actually has a score of 1.2, and then sonnet number 9 is 0.59, and sonnet number 3 is 5.7. So again, very simple way of just optimizing how you want to display your data. If you want to take this and then you want to order by score and descending, no problem. Ascending, also no problem. If you want to do limiting, you just want the top 2 results, again, no problem. So that's just a very simple introduction into how to use MySQL search engine. There are some other searching tools out there. If you don't want to tie your search implementation to your database, you can look at Lucene. There's also a couple of other solutions out there. You just have to Google them, and I'm sure you'll be ready to go. I'm John Lebensold, and thanks for listening.